Man, ladies and gentlemen, the shenanigans continue. The rabbit hole gets deeper. You know what I'm saying? We got Mayor Tiffany Henyard specifically clashing with Kiana Belcher. Now, I mean, this is the age-old fight between the two great gods. It feels like it's like Hades and Zeus fighting each other. This shit, whenever these two have a disagreement, it's usually epic. Now, we're going to move forward into a few things that Kiana has to say about Tiffany, but what you're going to notice is though, as we go through this rabbit hole, Kiana's the main one who really finds things about Tiffany that exposes her slowly but surely. And I just find it interesting that Tiffany hasn't found a way to fire her for whatever reason. I just find it very very interesting that Tiffany hasn't been able to fire her. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and check this thing out. Um, it stems with Belcher apparently going to Tiffany's house to prove whether or not she had a security detail there. Which is, you think about it, that's a little that's a little wonky. You know what I'm saying? You're doing some deep investigative work. But let's see what she had to say about it.
Okay, Trustee Belcher, go ahead. You have the floor.
Mayor, I don't want to make this long. I don't want to even go back and forth. I would like to say just a couple of things. For one, I wish you stopped saying that if you call me, I won't answer the phone, because that's not true. I really think that what has happened between us is more, I don't even, you keep saying it's personal. I don't even think it's personal. I think it's a bearer of communication. I would appreciate it though if you stop saying that I came to your house, video a house on malicious intent. I came to your block because they said that you had a police detail out there to see if it was actually out there. And I spoke to a resident. So if you want to.
So, I mean, in my opinion, personally, that's tomatoes, tomatoes. You know, you came to your block, came to my house. Miss Belcher, you are quite invested. Now I'm not. I ain't even got nothing against you. What Tupac say? You know, I ain't got nothing against you. Do your thing, Playboy, or whatever the fuck he said. You know, do your thing, sweetie. Do your thing. I'm just saying. It's a little. You know what I'm saying? It's a little up there. It's a little extreme. But it shows how. You know what I'm saying? It shows how irritated the residents are. And I honestly shout Kiana out because she's the only one who follows up with her claims. I mean, she's driving out there. Later on, she's going to talk about something completely different that she can prove. You could tell she cares about her city, and it boils her blood that Tiffany is just shitting on the city, literally staining the city as she goes. But let's continue.
Say things, please make sure that you're saying, I'm saying this in the most professional way possible, because at this point, I think that you're trying to assassinate my character because I have no reason to come to your house. If I was coming to your house, I'm coming to your house to visit. And so I don't have no reason to come to your house. But for you to constantly keep saying that, I think that's bad. I do appreciate the fact that if you keep saying that I'm telling lies about not getting documents and information, please tell me why I have not received the FOIA. I don't care if I can look at it 1,000 different ways. If I requested something in a legal formality, I should be able to receive those documents just as I gave it. You keep saying once I bring it up that it's within the clerk's office. The clerk is on here. Clerk Key has stated that she's asked Janice about it several times. It's supposed to be approved by the mayor, and the mayor has not released the information to give to me. So I don't care about, I know exactly how to maneuver the board. My viewpoint, I went to the training, so I'm well aware of how to get the information. But if I put it in a FOIA, which was way before we even got this system, I should be entitled to that information. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, if you decide that you want to actually pick up the phone and call me, I don't have no problem answering. I probably would be entertained that you even picked up the phone to call me, but you.
And this is the problem that Tiffany had slowly started to work into the administration, hiding certain things from the trustees. You know, oh, go to the clerk. You want to see what bills have been used? Go to the clerk. The clerk should know. Do you know how to do your job? Then the clerk needs the information. But every time the information is trickling down toward the trustees, where does it fucking come from, bro? The mayor has to sign off on practically everything, or the village administrator, or somebody, and then that person is always a problem. The person didn't sign it. Tiffany didn't sign it yet. Oh, they signed it and it's in transition. Oh, we emailed it. Oh, just call my phone and we can talk about it. It's always a problem.
Not called me. I release. Thank you. You have a good day.
Just for the record, so residents know how this works, FOIAs are strictly done by the clerk's office. It has nothing to do with the mayor. So when you keep adding me to the FOIA process, I got nothing to do with any FOIAs. I do my stuff. I could care less about a FOIA. So when you need to get a FOIA, you need to comment with the clerk. Check with the clerk of why you ain't got it or has gone, but I got nothing to do with that.
You understand how her brain is so fucking stupid to where she literally said she spoke to the clerk spoke with someone else, and that someone else said that the mayor needed to sign off on it. She doesn't even know how to at least maneuver that, work from that starting point. But she backs it way up and she's like, no, well, you should know that you should talk to the clerk and the clerk should have that information. It's like, come on, bro. Come on. If you're stealing stuff, at least know how to cover yourself. This is so embarrassing. With her disgusting wig. You know why she has so many bangs right there? Is because the wig is probably old and you can see the fucking cap that goes around her hairline. That's why her bangs look like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the mayor. What is that? 15 fucking bangs swooped forward at the front of her head? This shit is atrocious, bro. No wonder she pays her stylist so much money. Shit, the stylist earned that money because this shit is not it. Crazy, bug-eyed looking motherfucker.
As relates to, I think you say I'm assassinating your character. You do that very well by yourself. I don't have to assassinate anything. Just know that. For the record, I keep saying this, you did come to my house for ill will intent. And what I'm saying is, if that was the case, trustee.
She said ill will intent like she needed to read it. Like she didn't understand how to pronounce ill will intent. Like, where are you reading? Like, what the fuck is going on? Did you forget how to say intent? She does not need to be in this chair. It is absolutely atrocious that this is the mayor. Now, I understand that, we voted for her and she didn't work out. But the fact that she wasn't removed forcefully from office is just astounding to me. I don't even understand how she thinks she's going to run again. How do you really believe that you're going to be able to run again without wasting your time? Everybody hates you. Like, what the fuck? Who are you running for?
You should have met me at the giveaway where I was giving away uniforms. You popping up at my house want to do videos and nutball stuff. What I'm saying to you is y'all take things too far. Instead of trying to help me, because you could have came to the event and helped and gave away uniforms and gifts and all kinds of stuff that we gave away today, belts, school supplies. That's what I was doing. I wasn't even there. So what I'm saying that didn't make sense for you to even show up at my house. That's why the resident on my block checked you, because she felt that you was being disrespectful and doing ill will things as related to myself or causing my whole entire block safety concerns. So I didn't appreciate that. And to this day, I still don't appreciate that. And I will keep telling you that. And I want the people to know that you did do that. And that's not right or fair to me.
Now you're being a liar because that's not what happened.
Hold on. When I quiet, wasn't I quiet? Okay, go ahead. You done? Because wasn't I quiet when you did?
Oh, this is crazy. Wasn't I quiet? Are you done? Wasn't I quiet when you said your thing? Man, Tiffany is such a juvenile piece of shit. This is high school arguing. High school arguing, bro. I understand what Kiana was trying to do, but don't give Henyard an inch because she'll take a mile. And her favorite thing to do in the world is to paint a narrative. All I could say is her little boyfriend, her little bitch boy Leotis, I don't understand how he do it, bro. Because she's painting the narrative. Anytime he does anything wrong or did anything wrong, she's going to bring the past up like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And he better be subservient to her. He better listen and shut the fuck up. Guaranteed who wears the pants in that relationship. And it's showing. She treats all her employees like it's her little boyfriend or a little family member that she could just disrespect. Keep that disrespect to your boyfriend. That's what I would say. Leotis could walk around with his little matching jumpsuit bullshit and listen to you bitch all day. These are some actual grown people who in the real world would smack the fuck out of Tiffany if she spoke like that to him.
And then learn Robert rules of orders. I keep telling you.
You always talking about right. You're being a liar
when I'm
now
speaking,
again.
I have the floor. You do not have the floor, trustee. You are out of order, as always. Like I said, you assassinate your own character. So with that being said, we're going to move forward. I still think this is not right on what you guys are trying to do, but we're going to vote and move forward so we can continue with our agenda. Can you call the roll?
Mayor, may I comment very quickly on the FOIA process? Yes, I am responsible for all FOIAs that come into the Village Hall. What I need everyone to understand is when I receive a FOIA request, it's usually requesting information from within the village, from various departments, what have you. If there's something that pertains to the clerk's office, I can't provide that information directly. But 99% of the time, that information is going to other departments, and I depend on them to return that information to me so that I can provide the information to the requester.
No fucking shit. Clerk Key, we love you. Don't even explain the rest. Henyard's causing the problem, you know, and she's blaming it on the clerk as if the clerk can't do her job. But anyways, let's fast forward because Kiana's not done. You know, let's say Henyard won that round, right? You know, she was a little crazy. She went a little crazy. She made what's her name look bad. She made her look like a crazy person. But she comes back again. Let's continue. Let's see what happens next.
All right, next, discussion and possible action for removing signs and paint from the curbs of MLK. Trustee Belcher.
This was brought up in the committee of the whole. The current signs that are placed on MLK, not in the 30-foot section by the intersection. I spoke to Jimmy. He's not on here again, conveniently. But where it is on MLK at 141st, cross street from the Village Hall, it's not an approved fire lane. And I'm asking, and then on 142nd, where by the optometrist, where the no parking signs are, and the ordinance and the tickets that are being given is being given under a fire hydrant. The fire hydrant is across the street, which we walk the block. I'm asking.
Think about that for a second, folks. Think about how corrupt this fucking city is, how fucking corrupt this mayor is. She put the ordinance down as a fire hydrant when the fire hydrant is across the fucking street. So now she's just putting up stop signs. Now there's one of two reasons to having these stop signs, in my opinion. One is so that she can always have that section for whenever she pulls up, so she could have her little VIP. You know, she could feel like a celebrity because she never had anything growing up. You know, no one ever gave her much attention growing up. That, or she wants more money for the city. Maybe she wants to pay someone's job. Maybe she wants to give a few raises around the police department because we know she loves the police department. Those are, you know, the heart symbol. She loves the police department. So there's a few things. I honestly think it's a money grab. Like, there's a big joke about LA, you know, they give out tickets every day, all day, $70, $90, $120 tickets. And there's a joke that we all say, it's like, yeah, it's just to, you know, pay the city so that they could do whatever the fuck they want with it. It's the same thing with Henyard. She's doing all this little extra stuff so she has a little extra money. She could play with a little extra money, maybe do a little something extra without anybody realizing. That's exactly why these stop signs are up. Just so she could ticket people.
That those signs be removed until we can properly go through an ordinance, that if that is something that you are requesting, that we do it the proper way.
Okay, so no one has been getting tickets as relates to that area. So we got this cleared up. So even if someone gotten a ticket, Jimmy already told you to give it to him or however you guys was happening. As relates to the things across the street, that is a bus stop and it is a fire hydrant.
She has a little spit on the side of her lip. You know, it's a little groupage of spit. It's kind of fucking nasty. She got that boosie spit right there. You see it? She got that Boosie spit. That shit's nasty.
in there.
Oh, it's
So no one even parks there. So I don't even know what.
No, it's
no.
Mayor. It's called. You have fire lane signs up. It's not a fire lane at 141st, all up and down MLK. You have fire lane signs there. I spoke with the fire chief about it. I contacted the state about it. It's not. It cannot be a fire lane. You have fire lane tow. It has to be removed. It cannot properly be done like that.
She knows damn well those signs are there. And when she heard this on the agenda, she probably scratched her head like, fuck, Kiana's going to be up my asshole again. Listen, Tiffany, she might be an idiot, but she knows what makes money. And I'm pretty sure those years being a trustee, she understands that tickets make the city money. And what's a few extra signs? If you could just bang out a few extra signs, nobody will realize. Who knows how many thousands of dollars extra that is? And you know, people work 9 to 5s. They're tired and shit. Do you think they want to go and deal with a wrongful ticket? Maybe I'll just bite the bullet and pay the $70. Maybe I'll pay it in installments just to not have to deal with it because I'm fucking tired after work. All these things Tiffany is taking into account. And now she's acting like, whoa, you need to ask the fire department. I don't know. She knows. Stupid.
I understand the 30-foot section, the bus stop. I'm talking about 141st Street and 142nd Street. All I'm asking, I don't want to go back and forth, is until we do it the proper way, the signs be removed. And yes, tickets are still being given.
Tickets are being given if they are. Let me just make sure I got it correct because I was told no tickets are being given. So if they are, like I said, you, the attorney, Chief Collins, y'all all have spoken. So when you keep bringing this up here, you guys all got an understanding for that.
We don't have an understanding there. By the instruction of the mayor, the tickets are still being enforced. So we don't have an understanding. If we had an understanding, I wouldn't have brought it up.
Okay, trust.
That's why I wanted to take
telling
care
you
of
what I know. So that's why I'm speaking to.
Well, I'm telling you what I'm asking for both of you today.
So going forward today, people will get tickets if they're within the 30-foot section, period. That's the state law. So I'm just
I'm not disputing the 30-foot section. That's what you keep saying. We're not talking about the 30-foot section. A block is more than 30 feet. So you keep talking about 30 feet of the intersection. That's not what I'm talking about. So I want to be clear. So you stop saying 30 feet. A block is more than 30 feet. I'm not talking about 30-foot section. I know exactly where the 30 feet is. I know exactly where the bus station is. That's not what we're talking about. My request today for us to vote on having the improper signage that has been put up that has not went in front of the board to be removed. That's all I'm asking. We don't have to go back and forth about this.
Okay, you finish because you really are disrespectful. You got to learn your position. And I keep saying it because when I speak, you can't speak. You must be quiet.
Like, hold
on. Like I be quiet when you speak. Like, come on, give respect. Like you got to stop. Like we ain't gonna get nowhere talking over each other.
What are you, her fucking grandma? You stupid asshole. So all she's doing is fucking buying time. She knows exactly what those extra signs are up there for. She's trying to scrape a little extra money. She's a hustler, bro. And she's a shitty version of that. But let's see how long she buys time about Kiana being disrespectful. And let's see how long it takes for her to actually answer the question.
Man, like I stated, if it's within 30 feet, tickets will be given. That is a state law. We don't trump state at all, ever. We are local. Local will always trump us. As relates to any other tickets, you, Jimmy, and Chief have spoken about that. My administration, I trust them. They ain't got to lie about that. So you guys have an understanding as relates to tickets being given on MLK. Anyway, people still park there regardless of the signs there or not. So all I'm saying is stop teaching people to disobey the law because if it's yellow or anything else in a white community, they will obey it. They wouldn't even attempt to park there. So stop.
What the fuck does that even mean, bro? It's improper parking. It doesn't matter if the person is parking there regardless of the sign. They're probably parking there because they know that it's not no parking and that sign is ridiculous. It cannot be a fire lane. That's just called someone with a fucking brain. Not a white community versus a black community. This woman is actually crazy. You know what's funny is that she might need to move. She might need to leave town after this, bro. She might actually need to leave town. Nobody, the people are going to be spitting in her food. People are not going to want to serve her food or just let her in the grocery store. Nobody's going to like this woman at the end of the day.
And then when people get a ticket, they get upset. Why? Don't break the law. But the law again states for the 1800th time, if it's not within 30 feet, they're not parking that, they don't get no ticket. That's the law. That's where we are with that. So now moving forward, we will abide by whatever the state statute states. That's what the Village of Dalton will do. So that's where we are with it. So now you can take your vote for however you guys see fit, which is what I just read into record, and we will move forward. So did we do a motion and a second, Clerk Key, on this? Clerk Key? Hello, Clerk Key.
Coughing, and I was having a coughing spell. I just couldn't get on at the moment. So can you just repeat it for a second?
Did we do a motion and second on this? I'm just trying to go back to record.
So the motion was approved. Was who?
I said, did we do a motion and second?
No, we did not do a motion on
Okay.
this.
Can we have a motion and second as it relates to? Let me go back to it. We'll say discussion and possible action for removing signs and paint from the curbs on MLK. Did you guys want to vote on this, or you guys want to just have discussion?
We just vote.
Let's vote.
Okay, so someone can motion. That motion.
So
I'll
moved.
motion.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, there's a motion and second. Call the roll.
Motion by Steve and second by Norwood.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Trustee Steve,
Aye.
trustee Norwood,
Aye.
sorry, trustee Belcher,
Aye.
trustee Holmes. Is trustee Holmes still on? I think he sent me a message. He had to leave, but I'm not sure if he left yet.
It
Is he
doesn't
still
fucking
on?
matter.
I don't see him.
I don't see him.
There are only 9 participants on.
Okay, they all vote. Obviously, they get the signs. They want the signs removed. But it really just goes to show how much of a piece of shit Henyard is. She does anything she can to get a little extra money. It shows that she's like a 2-bit hustler. She can't see the big plan. She can't see the big picture. Because me, personally, the first 4 years of being the mayor, I don't care if I have the most sinister plans ever. I'm going to try to ensure my second term. I'm going to do my shady shit. And then when it comes to election time, I'm going to try to straighten up and get my vote. It's like she doesn't have any big picture capability, bro. All she sees is the money she can steal right now. All the people that she can hire right now. All the, like, you know, it's such a closed-minded way of thinking, and that's why people like her never make it long. She's been in this position, 4 years? And that's because she spent 8 years as a trustee trying to get here. She finally got here, spent so much of her life trying to get here, and now she's going to fuck it all up. She could have took it further, but I guess, you know, you can't train someone to understand longevity, I guess. Proven by Tiffany Henyard. But anyways, folks, I love you guys, man. I'm going to see you in the next one. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the Henyard series so far. I've been enjoying it. I can't wait for Sarah Boone. That's coming soon as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay inside. Stay safe. Love y'all.